been a while. Quite a while. Max, thank you for the resub for 24 months, 2 years. You are awesome. How are you doing? I'm just gonna move the chat box, alert box up the way of the chat bit. But hello everybody. How is everybody doing? It's good to see everybody. And now, hang on a sec, I just need to double check this because I am the most professional streamer in the world. I mean, I was before I left, but I'm even more so now. There we go. Hello. Hello, everyone. Pax, thank you so much for the resub. But, oh shit, I forgot to snooze the ads. Fuck. Oh well. Sorry, guys. But thanks, thank you so much for the resub for 24 months. It really is appreciated. Enjoy that lovely, lovely sub badge made by the wonderful Kalu. But yeah. How is everybody doing? I am back to the world of streaming. It's been like 3 months, I think, since I last streamed. I was looking at this yesterday, but I've already forgotten, so let me quickly check. But yeah, how is everybody doing? I feel really rusty. I used to do this so frequently, but now like I'm sat here and I just feel so rusty. I'm like, what do I say? What do I do? You know, I've gotten off the bike a bit, but I'm sure once I relearn how to ride, I'll be good. The bike, before you guys say anything, that's what I'm referring to. Yeah? The bike. So I still remember my hotkeys, that much I can go. This year, I've basically streamed 1, 2, 3, 5 times in January. I last streamed in January on the 22nd of January, and then I streamed on the 9th of March, and now I'm streaming on the 8th of June. Bloody how these things work out. But yeah, we're live. It's a Sunday, and I'm thinking this is probably going to be my new slot in terms of when I go live. Ooh. I'm just checking in on my audio on the stream. I sound a bit weird if I let me unplug and replug my mic. Okay, is that any better? Is that any better? Ah, yes. My for some reason my microphone was set to use my webcam microphone. I don't know why. I love it when it does that. You know, gotta love it. Let me quickly go to my computer and Discord's doing the exact same fucking thing. Love it. But yeah, okay, hopefully I sound better now. Hopefully you can actually hear me. Hello, how is everybody doing? Oh, is that why? So I recorded something last night and with webcam, and I think it sounded really bad, and I think that's why. It's because it used the webcam mic. But yeah, hello people, I am back in the world of streaming. I'm thinking now, for anyone that didn't see, oh god, for some reason my desk is really flimsy, so like I knock it and everything goes flying. It's kind of annoying. I'm thinking now going forward, I'm probably going to stream like at the minute just once a week at a set time, the set stream. I'm not saying I won't do odd streams here and there, but I reckon for now at least, while I get back into things, I'm going to be doing one stream on a Saturday morning. On Sunday morning, sorry. Why on a Sunday morning? Well, it just works out well. It's a good time for me to sit down and chill with you guys. I know it's a bit of a different time to what I usually would do, but I think this time works, and I'm hopeful that we can still have fun, even if it's slightly earlier fun. But yeah, overall, I am really excited to be back. I haven't really gone anywhere. I've been here. I've just not really been streaming. I have been working on a bunch of projects though. Speaking of packs, of course, a couple of weeks back now, 3 weeks ago now, we did Potagon over on the Potagon channel, which was a really good time. It was a stressful time, I won't deny. Hey, Big Iron, thank you for being here. And Wrench. Wait, why is that playing? Why did that play twice? Oh, shit, I think I know why I did that. I think I know why I did that. Yep, I know exactly why I did that. Ignore me. I'm taking that effect out. But Wrench and Pecan, welcome on in both. I hope you both doing well. But yeah, so a couple of weeks ago we did Polygon. It was very stressful, but in a good way. It was a lot of fun. And I really enjoyed yeah, I really enjoyed being a part of that. So yeah. Thanks, Wrench. I mean, it's a bit out of date now. The only really relevant part is the channel link, so I guess I'll just do a shout out for Potterfun. We'll be doing Potterfun 11 later in the year. It's in September. Don't ask me to tell you the exact dates right now because I've completely forgotten them. I want to say it's the last full week of September. Let me check. Oh wait, I want to October now. Potterfun is the 26th to the 28th. And there are many lessons we've learned from Polygon this year, which we'll be taking to Potterfun. So yeah, if you watch Polygon, thank you so much. And if you donated, thank you so much as well. It was a lot of fun. And I am really proud of the team of what we managed to put together. I'm excited for Potterfun though, because that's the biggest thing with Polygon is a lot of the time it's around games that we don't really know. Whereas with Potterfun, obviously we know the Harry Potter games really well, and we've got Flo as well, who is like the fountain of knowledge when it comes to these games. So like, you know, we know the games better. Not to say that I didn't enjoy Polygon, but I'm thinking Potterfun will be a lot less stress because there's less learning work, shall we say, on our end. But yeah. That was a lot of fun. So I have been around. I'm trying to think if I've been on anyone else's stream recently. I don't actually think I have. I think I've not really been... Like, I've been in chats, but I don't even think I've been in any tournaments recently. Because the last tournament was... High jump? What's the last tournament? High jump? That feels wrong. No! HP 180%. I did some commentary with that in Manchester's tournament. And I did the final with Portal, which was so much fun. I was really honoured to be asked to do the final by Mantis, and that was a lot of fun. And I've said it before, but I want to say it again. Mantis's tournament was easily one of the best tournaments I've ever been a part of, because everything was so chill, everything was so well organised, and for someone who was hosting their first tournament, massive props to him for that, because he really worked hard and made the entire client that they were racing on, which I think is really cool. You know, I'm spilling my drink down. So yeah, thanks very much. Huge props to Mantis for that. But yeah, I've been around in the background. Kind of had to do a bunch of stuff with the Twitch stuff, because as you didn't see, Twitch basically recently introduced a 100-hour highlight limit, which has basically meant that we've lost a bunch of speedrunning history. So basically me and a team of other people spent a couple of weeks trying to archive as much as we could. We've got a fair chunk of it. We've definitely missed some of it though, but we've got a decent chunk of it. And of course Nixo has been doing the same for his stuff. So like gradually I've been updating links and stuff for Nixo's channel and Nixo's content. So that's been a long process. There's still quite a lot to do in that regard, and I've still got to fully update the world record history doc, but it's been something I want to be honest I've been procrastinating on doing, because yeah, you got Polygon coming up, you got the prefect elections are next month, which have really snuck up on us. I'm going to be honest, I forgot they were next month. I have to keep telling myself that next month. I'm still deciding. Yeah. But yeah, so overall, you know, it's been a lot of fun. But it's been pretty crazy. I think since we last spoke, I've been, you know, still looking for work. Some exciting things have come up with some Basils that I'm not going to talk about. I think I could talk about them, but like, until they're officially all signed off and everything, I don't want to talk about them too much. So yeah, but there are some exciting things in the pipeline with some Basils. that I will tell you more about when the time comes. But I am really excited to get to do some more stuff with some Basils. Trying to think what else there is. Yeah, I've been getting into repo a lot. For those of you that have are familiar, even Repo is like a co-op horror game in the same sort of. I'm not saying the game is the same, but it's the same sort of concept as Faz and Forewarn, that sort of co-op horror game. And essentially, you are robots that are trying to get valuable goods from an area, and you are being hunted down by monsters, and it's actually a lot of fun. I played with some friends last week for like 4 hours, and we didn't even realize how long we've been. We're getting pretty good at it. I'm feeling pretty good at it at the minute. But yeah, it's a lot of fun, and I'm really looking forward to playing more of that. But that's been one of the things I've been really getting into lately. Forewarn's starting to go off the wayside a little bit for me, just because it's not had an update in over a year, and I think, from my understanding, it's probably not going to have another update, which is a little bit sad for me, because the game worked really well, I think, when it was receiving updates and, yeah, little things here and there, but I don't know, we'll see. Also, on the YouTube side of things, you guys have been going insane on YouTube. If I go to desktop here, this is the YouTube channel. If I go to videos real quick, you can see that so many of these videos have like 32 views, 22 views, 20, 34, 16. For some reason, this one blew up, which was very funny because it's literally a video of me talking about, you know, how I've been on YouTube for 11 years. It's very much a self-indulgent video, and it blew up. But then you've got, the weird thing is, then you've got some Final Fantasy V episodes like this with no views. For some reason, these haven't hit the algorithm at all, which is so weird. 37 views, 88 views. Some of these videos, it's just so weird. Like the Final Fantasy V videos really don't seem to do well. I'm just looking back. Everything else around it is doing really well. I wonder why that is. It's an interesting. Maybe it's because the thumbnails are all standardized. I don't know. It's something to think about maybe. But yeah, it's so cool to see, how well the channel's doing. This week coming up, we've got another GTA 5 re-episode. We've got a Final Fantasy 5 episode, of course. And, all being well, we've got an edit of the stream that I did with Sam back in December, I think it was. The bingo co-op stream that we did together. Not the co-op stream, sorry. The bingo, blackout stream we did together. Lockout, that's what I was looking for. We've got a highlight of that coming out, which is edited. I'm most of the way through that editing wise. I've just got to edit it a bit more. Also, train vlogs are going really well at the minute. I am up to episode 12 actually, sorry, on train vlogs. And I'm up to November with content for them, which is a lot of fun. I am on a bit of a break from them at the minute, just because 1, they cost a lot financially, and 2, I've kind of run out of places to go that are semi-local. Like, the places I'm looking at going to now are like an hour or so on the train to start with, and it's like, that costs money, so it's costly. One day I'd love to just get an all-line rover for 7 days and just muck around, but that costs like 500 quid. So I'm just like, yeah, that's not going to happen anytime soon. But yeah, that's kind of the situation. Oh God, YouTube is still going well. Uploading 3 videos a week, like I say. Final Fantasy 5. Final Fantasy 5, GTA 3, and the Saturday Shuffle video. So 3 videos in the week. I'm really enjoying doing them. But yeah, lots of cool stuff happening. And like I say, a couple of things that are sort of excitingly in the pipeline that I can't really talk about, unfortunately, because they're not all officially signed off, so I don't really want to mention them until, you know, they are. But yeah, that's kind of how things are with me. Got a couple of cool projects coming up, both on and offline. Yeah, so that's kind of where things are at. How is everybody else doing? I've talked enough about me. How are the people, lovely people in chat doing? How has your guys' weeks been? My week's been pretty chill, in the grand scheme of things. I'm just looking back at my calendar to remind myself what I did this week. Yeah, my week's been pretty chill, all things considered. Had a couple of birthdays this week. Huge shout out to Show, whose birthday it was on Friday. Go and give Show some love. I mean, it's Show. Is it Show? Wait, see. There you go. Go give Show some love. I don't know. Does she still upload on YouTube? I'm such a bad friend. But yeah, it was her birthday on Friday. She doesn't, but still, go give her some love. Yeah, it was her birthday on Friday, so send her some well wishes. It was a family member's birthday on Wednesday, so yeah, it's been a pretty busy week for birthdays. And I think it's someone else's birthday next week too. I need to check the calendar. It's oh, it's the King's birthday. Oh, we don't care about that. Oh, next week though, next Friday is my 2-year anniversary of signing the tenancy for this house. This flat. 2 years I've been living here, which is kind of crazy to me that is. Yeah, it's coming up. It's been 2 years, if you can believe it, that I've been living here. That's kind of crazy for me to think about that. You know, 2 years ago, I was still living at the old place. I hadn't considered moving in here yet. And, yeah. Doing great. Finished Dragon Quest 1 to 3, rich achievements. And now playing Dragon Quest 9 for fun. Oh, nice. I need to play more Dragon Quest games. I've only played 11, which was my first JRPG, but I really enjoyed it. Sorry. I really dry throat. I always get dry throat when I stream. I don't know why. Also, this top, by the way, you'll see in November. I bought this top on the go. And it was not my plan. Like, on the day when I bought this top to buy it. Also, you can see it's a bit big. I think it's a size too big for me. But I was buying it, you know, because basically it was a really hot day. And I was sweating like anything, and I needed to change my t-shirt, and I'd already changed into my backup shirt, so I went and bought this, which I think is just a bit big, but it's nice. And out in the heat, honestly, on that day, because that day, let me have a look. Temperatures in Stafford on the 11th of May. Was it the 11th? 10th. Let's have a look. See if this will tell me what it was. On the 10th of May. Wait. Because that just makes one like a bit of a whim when it says it was only 16 degrees. It was definitely more than that. Let's have a look. Wait. Oh, that's May. That's not the 5th of May. That's just May in general. And this is telling me it was 12 degrees. What is happening? I'm not looking for my next stay in Stafford. I want to know what the temperature was. But yeah, it was really hot. I want to say it was in the 20s. What was the temperature? I mean, it was so hot that the signal cables on the railway got melted. So, that should tell you how hot it was. You know what I mean? Yep, there were 3. We've got, bearing in mind we have quite old Victorian infrastructure. But basically, there were 3 sets, 3 signals in a row that got destroyed because of the heat. It was quite something. Oh wait, hang on, I see what that was doing. So we'll look at the 10th real quick. Why don't you tell me? I'm so confused because according to this it was decent, but nah, it really wasn't. It was very hot. Like I say, there were 3 sets of cables on the line between Wolverhampton and Penkridge that got severed. And basically what it meant was that trains had to be guided through that section at like a signal by signal by the signaller, which basically meant that we were spending, hang on, boop, boop. Basically, if I go to, this is opentraintimes.com, this is Penkridge, right? Stafford's this way, and Wolverhampton's back there. Basically, if I remember correctly, it was like these 3 signals here. I don't know if it was exactly these 3, but from what I remember, it was these 3. All had their cables burnt out, so they were all permanently on red. So what that meant was the signaller had to guide each train through each signal one at a time, and the rule is that if you're authorized to pass a signal at danger, you still have to proceed at caution, so like very slowly. So basically, it took ages to get through there, and a queue formed. There was a queue of 3 trains. We were train number 3 sat on the platform here at Penkridge, and then we had to like crawl up bit by bit. Everyone's boiling in this train because people are trying to get. This is a train going to Manchester, so a bunch of people are trying to get to Manchester. There's a bunch of Wolverhampton fans on there who've just gotten on from Wolverhampton. It was nightmarish, but eventually, after like half an hour, we were able to get off. I think I could probably find the page for the information. Let me see if I can find it real quick while I have a scroll. But yeah, it was really, really crazy, honestly, that day. And I don't miss being on that train. Cross-country train sometimes can be very busy. Literally, I got off a train coming into New Street once, and there was a guy next to me, and we were looking out over at the cross-country train that was on the platform opposite, and it was really, really busy. People were like pushing to get on and all that, and I just looked at him and he looked at me and we're like, glad I'm not getting on that train. He's like, oh no, same. Because yeah, that is why if I can avoid it, I will never go with it cross country unless I really have to, because they are a real pain and have capacity issues. And they really, really do have capacity issues. They're fucking awful. But yeah, unfortunately, no cross country are the only operator on certain areas, so you kind of have to. Yeah, I mean, you're kind of forced to use cross country. So I'm just scrolling, trying to find the information now. But yeah, it was a pretty crazy day, and it's one that I'm not exactly like jumping to revisit it, if that makes sense. Why do I do like this? Yeah, it's probably a quick way to do this actually. 1 second, I'm just searched by real-time train, so I'm getting slightly better results here. No, and still not amazing results, mind you, but we're getting there slowly but surely. Oh yeah, the one of the things that did happen today, or did happen, since we last spoke, was that announcement, which I'll cover in a minute. Oh, I've gone too far. Okay, I'm at the tent for now. I need to find the train. Can you give me the time? 11, okay. I think it's this one. Yep, here it is. Okay, so here's the train. If I quickly do this. Here is the train, the 5-car train that was running between Bournemouth and Manchester Piccadilly. As you can see, it started off bad because it left Bournemouth 4 minutes late. It trundles along, then it ran into issues outside Birmingham International because there was a signalling problem around that area. Then, to make matters worse, you know, it trundles through. It eats up some of that delay at New Street because, you know, it had like a 10-minute dwell time. Then it gets to Wolverhampton, then it arrives into Stafford half an hour late. And if we go to detailed version, you can see that when we get to Birmingham International, it got stuck in a queue to get into International because the signals were having problems. You know, it's fine getting through to Wolverhampton. It was a pain trying to get people on at Wolverhampton. And then you can see it crawls along nicely. Right up until about the time it gets to Penkridge. Where it then basically we were sat at a signal for 12 minutes waiting for other trains to go through. Originally I was supposed to stay on this train till Stoke-on-Trent. But I just couldn't, you know. I could not, you know, stick on that train throughout. It was too long of a journey. And yeah, so I got off at Stafford and when I got myself some deodorant and some fresh clothes because apparently I didn't have enough deodorant. I literally wasn't expecting to use as much as I did, but it was boiling that day. It's one of the things that I've sort of learned in regards to train trips is like make sure that you have multiple changes of top, especially in the summer, and that you have, you know, a decent amount of deodorant, because in the summer on hot trains it gets hot. Imagine that, eh? On hot trains it gets hot. Because of the most obvious statement in the world. Can you imagine that, guys? On hot trains it gets hot. Anyway, I don't know what to do now. I rambled on for a good half an hour. But now I'm sort of like, what do we do now? I hadn't really planned anything for today. I just sort of planned to come back and have a natter. Drank last night? No, Wrench, no. Unfortunately, no. Yeah, actually, because I haven't done this in a while. Love at Wrench 105. 24%. Oops. Okay. Love me. 73%. I love myself more than I love Wrench. What can I say? Wow. 15% Wrench. That's shaking my head. I mean, 24% was bad, but 15? Lit! Hello, Foxo. How are you doing? Let me try the love command with the lit. 86%! I'll take it. Lit, how are you doing, my friend? It's lovely to see you. Ah! Lit, what the fuck? Oh, hang on 1 second. My camera feels like it's not focused that well, but it might just be a lack of lighting. Hang on. Okay, so that's blurry. That's clear. I think it is just the lighting's a bit rough. I mean, I could open the curtains, but then you guys are gonna, you see what I mean? You guys will get blinded by the light. But I don't know whether you guys want that. Like, cause I'm just like, I look like I'm about to regenerate a little bit. But maybe not. What about if I do it this way though? No, that's not much better. If anything, that's probably worse. I've got the light on, haven't I? Yeah, I was thinking to myself, I'm like, have I got the light on? Like, yes. You can just about see it. Why is it so hard to point there? Up there. But yeah. As in Doctor Who regenerate is what I was referring to, look. But yeah. It's good to see you, my friend. How are you doing? Happy Pride Month, which is something I realised I didn't even mention. It's June. How the fuck is it June already? Happy Pride Month to everyone that... I was going to say to everyone that celebrates, but I don't know it's quite the right phrasing. Just Happy Pride Month, everyone. I mean, I feel like even if you haven't watched Doctor Who, it's one of those things where it's like, you just have some concept of what regeneration is. It's like the James Bond effect. Except James Bond doesn't acknowledge really the change in lead actor, whereas Doctor Who regeneration is the, you know, way of canonizing it. But yeah, lovely to see you, Lit. I hope you are doing well. I'm good. It has been a while. I have been very busy with life. Life finds a way, as they say. But yeah, I'm very busy. I am trying to commit to, at least for... Got a bunged up nose now as well. I'm trying to commit to, for now, at least a 1 hour stream. Or not a 1 hour stream, but like a few hour stream a week on a Saturday. I keep saying Saturday. Sunday. One sec. I'm just going to try and find my hay fever medication. I have no idea what the fuck I've done with it. It was sat right here. So give me a second. I'm just going to see if I can find it. Sorry about that, guys. I got a bit distracted. Basically, I've got a tomato plant in the kitchen, and I think it's dying. I'm wondering whether I've drowned it. How often should you water a tomato plant in a pot? Tony! How are you doing, my friend? It's good to see you. During containers, you have to water multiple times a day. Oh. Maybe I've not watered them enough. Also, they were sat on top of the fridge for a little bit, and while they were on top of the microwave, they were fine. So I'm wondering whether just them being on top of the fridge has had an issue. Is it bad to put my tomato plant on top of the fridge? Oh! Oh! No, it's asking if I should put tomatoes in the refrigerator, just not asking about, I've been good, oh god. I've been good, a little bit, like, having a little bit of difficulty on the financial side, like, nothing major, but, like, it's been a bit of a pain, as you can imagine, having to borrow money, and I hate borrowing money from people, it's literally the worst thing. Yeah, that's the thing, because it's in a better place. Basically, the fridge is, you know, by the window. But oh well. I mean, it's the first time I didn't buy this plant. I was gifted it. So like, if I've killed it, then I'm not that bothered. But like, you know, it's been like 2 weeks, 3 weeks. It was blossoming really nicely, but it's just started keeling over recently. Cartwheel. There's cartwheel fix. Just I should set up a cartwheel like OnlyFans or something. Mr. Lit, what can I do for you, my friend? But yeah. No, I didn't kill it just yet. I hope. I've just watered it, so I'm hoping that I don't like. I'm not. Why am I grabbing? Why I'm trying to like be like this, but for some reason I went like that. For some reason I grabbed my man boobs and I'm like, look, why did I do that? That was so weird. Oh. Yes, please. I mean, you are true, Tony. You are definitely true. Yeah, I'm like, look. No, hi, yes, I'm weird. I'm still non-binary, so gender fluid. For anyone that doesn't know. Oh, blimey. Oh yeah. So the thing I wanted to show you guys, which is what I grabbed, was this. For those of you that don't know and haven't seen this before, this is my confidence board, or no, it's not, my positivity board. Sorry. And on here, basically, I've got all the nice compliments that people have ever written about me from. They're mostly from St. Basil's things. But you can see I've got a whole collection of things. I've got the big certificate here. I've got a whole bunch of little postcards that have been written about me by a bunch of people. I've got post-it notes. Yeah, I've gone ahead and put basically all of it on there. I feel bad for this post-it note here, because it's kind of just here on its own. But yeah, I'm really happy with how this looks. And yeah, I realise I'm holding it really weirdly. But yeah, I found the blue post-it note, which is actually one of the first ones I ever got the other day. So I put it on the board as well, and I'm very happy that it's there now because it makes me happy. And it sits just over here. So every now and again I can look at all the nice things people have said about me. which makes my heart very happy. And puts a smile on my face. It helps me to remember that, you know, I am appreciated. Because I am. But yeah. But yeah. I am overall though, things are going well. A lot of exciting stuff coming up with St. Basil's, which like I say I can't talk too much about just yet. Just because it's not all confirmed. Once it's all sort of like definitely confirmed, then we can talk more about it, and you know, because there are some changes happening. But until it's confirmed and it's all signed off and everything, I can't talk about it. Well, I no one's told me I can't talk about it. But you know what I'm trying to say. I'm choosing not to talk about it until things are confirmed. No one's explicitly told me I can't talk about it, but yeah. Yeah. Thanks, Tony. I appreciate that, and likewise. I'm glad we're friends. I've been really bad lately at like keeping up with most people, so I apologize for that. I've just been really busy. So yeah. But yeah. I get paid. Yeah, I get paid on Wednesday at the minute. So I'm kind of in that sort of phase as well at the minute where I'm like, you know, it's you guys. But for those of you that live sort of paycheck to paycheck, you'll understand what I mean by this. That sort of phase of when you've just, you know, the cupboards are starting to get a bit bare. You haven't got much in, and you're sort of having to be a bit inventive with your meals a little bit. And inevitably, what I've got left now is basically pasta meals, which I always leave till last because it's one of the most annoying things to make because I have to stand there and watch it. So basically, I'm eating pasta for the next 3 days. Fun. But yeah, gonna be yeah. At the moment, I'm still on benefits, but I'm really hoping that soon I can get at least a part-time job. The thing for me about the benefits is this month I'm getting the benefit increase finally, but compared to other times, like I've had it go up like 10, 15 quid, this time it goes up like £5. So I'm like, how does that make any sense? And also, it's taken until June to get it because of how things fall. It's so stupid. But yeah. Yeah. Of course, look. I am absolutely fine with that. What did I say myself last night? Oh yeah, it was that. But yeah. Oh, I has thing. Oh. I can't spell. I'm right? That's what sounds mean. Danny! Oh god. Danny, how are you doing, my friend? How are you doing, Danny? It's good to see you, my friend. Enjoying being home. I'm good. I am doing good. I'm happy to be back. I mean, obviously, I haven't really been away much in your regard because I've been around in your Discord a lot. But, no, yeah, I'm happy to be back streaming. Even if it is once a week for now, you know, just getting back into it. Having a nice chill time. And, yeah, my place looks nice. Thank you. Actually, yeah, these units. I've just realized you guys won't have seen these units. Sorry, I was just replying to it. Yeah, these units here, actually are from one of my mum's friends, and they brought them over, and I put all my stuffed animals into them. The black unit that was there is now in the cupboard, and it's got about I forgot that was in frame. The fan is just lying down because the fan only has 2 legs. So if I try and if I scooch, there you go, you can see the fan only has 2 legs. The other bit has disappeared. So, or not disappeared. It's not disappeared. It's what's the word? It broke. It's an old fan, basically. So yeah. Haha, Danny. But no, yeah. It's supposed to have 4. So if I try and stand it up, it just falls flat on its face. It was sat here, propped between my desk and my filing cabinet, with a chair holding it up, but it was just a bit much. And every time I needed to get into the filing cabinet, it was a pain. Love you too, mate. It's good to see you. But yeah. Yeah, Danny, me and Keela and Sabra were playing Repo last week, and we were like killing it. We genuinely, I think we got to like level 7, and we're still going. We've saved, and we're gonna. But we were like, I felt really good. Like I had some stamina upgrades. Literally, we had one round where we banked the final upgrade. The final. Extraction. There we go. I'll be there. Takida's not going to be there because she's going to a concert. But I'll be there, and I'm pretty sure Sarah will be there. So yeah, come join us. We're an hour earlier, just because of it worked better for them. Well, it was more. I feel like we were always getting going, and then they have to go off and make dinner, which is obviously fine. But I suggested, I was like, how about we pull forward by an hour? And they're like, yeah. So we're now at 7 my time, whatever that is for you. I mean, yeah, I mean, if you just hop in and chat for a bit, you know, you're always welcome, mate. It's your Discord, for God's sake. But yeah, so we cast the final extraction, and me and Sarah, I was trying to combine the 2 names. Me and Sabra were running back. And literally, I think we ran past like 4. We ran through one room. There was like a drudge. We ran through one room. There was a head. Another room. There was something else. There was a huntsman. And we just literally ran through like 5 different mobs. And we're just like, what is happening? Luckily, we both had really good stamina, so we could just run. But if we didn't have stamina, we'd be fucked. And we'd have died. I died a few times, but I think they were mostly due to like either being snuck up on or me just being a bit stupid in some cases. I find that I'm very much like, oh, pit, and I'm like, oh, okay, that's where the boundary is where you can step. I've done it basically the first time I played Forewarned, I walked off a bridge. It's so easy for me. I get curious. Literally, like so many things I blame my autism for. Last night I sent an email to someone at St. Basil's because I was working on a project and needed some like help with something, and I literally sent the email at midnight, and I'm like, hey, sorry for the late email, you know, I just like working nocturnally sometimes because it's a creative thing. Sometimes when my brain gets going, I sort of just have to, you know, do it. Yeah, we're talking about Reaper Alert. I saw that was the last thing you streamed when your shower came in. 100 bits for my brain. Thank you, Danny, for the 100 biddies. I really do appreciate it. What the fuck is the third one there? Now, what's the difference between flat and varied? In terms of facial expressions. Oh, and if you want another example of me being autistic, last night I was at 2 a.m. I was cleaning, washing up in the kitchen. I was dancing around with a massive smile on my face, swinging my tea towel around, singing oh, what was it? I can't remember what it was, but it was something I was singing. It was like one line of something. But it was just me singing that over and over again, dancing around the kitchen at 2 a.m. And I'm just like, what am I doing? Is it UK? No, I think it's an older song. Like it's a song that's not of my generation. There you go. But yeah. Oh, it'll come to me, and I'll DM it to you if it comes to me. It's probably a song you've heard of. I remember it being like one of those songs. Do I just go and do it in the kitchen now to try and remind myself? For some reason, I've got King of the Swingers in my head from Jungle Book, but it wasn't that. It was something like a proper song. But I get excited when I clean for some reason, when things are really clean. It just makes me happy. Come on, brain, engage. Oh, what was it? I'll think about it. Oh, that reminds me. Did I set up my treat stream? I don't remember if I did, because I know I cleared it when I went to Bears, because obviously I didn't want people sending treats here when, you know, I wasn't going to be there. Oh, okay, I did. Everything's just shut for another 50 minutes. Cool. Oh. That is literally me in a nutshell. The bottom one lit is basically me. Commits themselves to everything they do, quiet and mature, but speaks up when they need to, rarely breaks the rules. That's me in a nutshell. Thank you, Lit. Oh, what was the song I was singing? That is gonna bug me now. I'm literally. Hey, why did it ping the Kofi? Oh, it's because that's the Kofi thing. I need to look at timers and shit. It's one of the things I need to do. Let me do exclamation mark. No, adjust timers. There you go. And now that has gone into my Discord server as a note so that I know that that's what I need to do. It's gone into my stream notes channel in my Discord because it's automatic. Hi, dramatic, systematic, white grease lightning. What was this song? 1 second, I need to go and try and think of what the song. I can't remember it. I'm sure it'll come to me eventually. I'll have a think, and if it does come to me, I'll let you guys know. But yeah. Actually, I keep bumping stuff. Very good. Crazy baby. I don't know what that was. Crazy. Hello, Proxy. We'll always love you. I don't know why that's on its but Crazy Proxy. How are you guys doing? Welcome on in. It's good to see you both. Prox, I need to rewatch what you sent me on Instagram. I keep forgetting to. I cleared it, I think, and I just keep forgetting. Also, if people send me stuff on TikTok, mainly Tequila, and I feel really bad because I just never check TikTok. I'm really bad for it. Like, really bad. But, yeah. Instagram, I'm actually a lot more active on. I mainly pelt, Proxy, Sabro, Tequila. Wait, do I have Tequila on Instagram? Yeah, Tequila, and Sailor. That's the other person. With a bunch of memes and shit that I find on Instagram that I find funny. I'm a big fan of, for those who don't know, Tubby Nugget. He is so adorable. Lit, I think you'd like Tubby Nugget. I don't know if you're familiar with him. But I think you'd quite like Tubby Lit. Tubby Nugget. You like to design in my room? Thank you. This is my room. But yeah. Here's a little. Oh, I'll link one of the compilations in the group chat. Or in the chat. Why did I add the word group to the beginning of that sentence? There we go. They do like a bunch of reels and animations. They're so adorable. My favorite one. I have two. They do like songs as well. My two favorite songs, and Proxy will be aware of this because I think I've pelted her with these songs before. There's this one, which is Because I Love You, and then there's this one, which is a DMV song. Which I love. I'm sorry, unless I'm just throwing links into the chat now. But yeah. I love Tubby Nugget, and genuinely, like, it's so adorable. And it always brightens my day when I see their stuff on my Instagram feed. Money! We got a money alert! I feel like I want to add like a... What do you guys think about if I was to add like some sort of a command / type / counter that's like every time someone calls me money, we make some sort of like joke out of it. Like, I think we've got some really weird timer. I think we've got a timer for the amount of times that I've touched my non-existent boobs. Which I did earlier, to be fair. First, you didn't see, I was trying to like proclaim to myself, and for some reason I went like this, and I just grabbed my man boobs. I was like, ooh, okay. But yeah, I'm glad you guys liked the background. I really like these units. They were from my mum's friend, and they're really nice. Here's an interesting thing for you, I guess. So, no, I'm not going to talk about that. I was about to say start talking about something, and I'm like, maybe that's not really something I should talk about on stream. Oh, crazy. That sounds delicious. Honestly, I am. Even if I have to walk, I am on my way. Well, it's just because you're here, Tony. What can I say? Oh, there you go. This is the premium content now, guys. The ads have started. But yeah, I am really happy to be back to streaming. I'm not sure what we're going to be doing. Like, you know, might play some games. I might just chill. Might go back to when we used to do the just chatting streams back in the day, where I'd get a bunch of people on Discord and we'd just chat about whatever the fuck we wanted to. You know. The idea is just to sort of come back and hit you guys in the loop on stuff. I'm still uploading on YouTube as well. But yeah, I am Really am I'm happy to be back. And I've missed streaming. But yeah. I hope you're all doing well. My tomato plant's looking a little bit better since I watered it and moved it off to the top of the fridge, so I'm hoping that will have helped it. It feels like a typical Sunday. What are you trying to say? Yeah, happy Pride! Again, happy Pride, everybody. Get those pride flags out. Scream those trans rights on the rooftops. And be supportive of everybody. Because, yeah. Trans rights are important and are... Well, they're not just important, they're, you know, essential. So I'm just clearing a mess. I realise I'm saying something very important and I'm just looking at my phone. No, trans rights are critical, and if you don't agree with that, then I want to make it very clear. Fuck off, please. Thank you. Also lit. We should make a command that just prints all the pride ones. Men's mental health as well. Oh yes. Nice tie-in as well. Men's mental health is very important. As a biological man, yeah, check in with your friends. What, Tony? It's been a pretty crazy couple of weeks in a few things, so I'm just like, yeah, fuck it. Also, like, I'm gonna say something now. I am still somewhat engaging in the Hypot speedrunning community, but I am currently the lead organizer of Polyphon, which is our annual Hypot speedrunning event where we raise money for the Trevor Project. I personally refer to that as not constructive hijacking, but basically, you know, constructive hijacking. Like, you know, taking that and using it for good is the way I look at that. And yeah, we've raised over $10,000 for the Trevor Project since we've been raising money for them since 2021 as a community. So yeah, doing our best to reduce the stigma. I sound like I said sigma then. I said stigma, to be clear. No, you didn't say anything wrong, Tony. You're fine. Don't worry about anything. You didn't do anything wrong. Tony is just, I think, referring to something that I did. But yeah, that is very important to me to yeah. But yeah, just wanted to make that very clear. I don't think there's any. I mean, if any bigots come into my community, I think we had one guy once that was like being a bit of a troll or being a bit of a pain in the butt, and then just randomly decided to come out with, I don't like the LGBTQI plus community. I'm like, what? Like, you're watching my stream and you're saying that? Like, what do you mean? Like, where did that come from? But yeah, ooh. Right. Got ya. That's what you're referring to. Yeah. No please. No niceties. Just fuck off. We don't want your kind here. But some of these quotes are just going to sound really bad out of context, but you guys know what I meant them as. It's fine. Like, it's the first thing that came to my head when I saw it. I mean, I called the pride train a gay train. It's a minecart running the show. Ah, that's a nice quote from Michelle. I should message Michelle. It's been a while. I hope she's doing okay. I checked in with her semi recently, but I will definitely should. Let me do one more quote just see what we get. Happy Pride Month! Oh, I love it. Also, is that what I said? Did I not say Titan? Did I say Titan? Also, oh, there's a quote. I can't remember what it is, but there's a quote. Does that work? There it is. That quote. Where I was like, oh, that's not the right expression. That's not the right expression at all. I don't even remember what I was trying to say. But it wasn't joyriding. That's something else. What was I trying to say? I generally don't remember what I was trying to say. It's been like 4 years, nearly. How has it been nearly 4 years since 2021? Like, it's this time 5 years ago, we were all in lockdown. What the fuck? Like, where have those 5 years gone? I want those 5 years. I don't want those 5 years back. I'm happy. If I'm going from COVID to being homeless and, you know, that malarkey, I'm fine without those 5 years back. But I'm just like, where did they go? What happened to them? It's madness. Absolute madness. But yeah, you don't need to know, look. Yeah, that's what I thought. Joyriding was that. Nixo! Thank you for the have fun. Everything is ready there, thank you, apart from the fact that... Actually, you might quite like this. My tomato plant is dying. You would like that. You would like that, actually, thinking about it, Nixo. You would like the fact that my tomato plant is dying. Sonia, on the other hand, I might have to defend myself against. But, oh no. Anyway, I don't know. I think I've killed it by putting it on top of the fridge, but I was trying to get it more sunlight. It's drooping a lot, so I'm trying to keep it alive. To be clear, I was gifted this tomato plant. I didn't buy it, and I'm doing it again. I'm grabbing my full chest. Oh, shaking my head. But yeah, good to see you, Nick. So I hope you're doing well. Congrats on the 2 PC 100% PB, by the way. I was lurking around yesterday, but I didn't see. I didn't realize she switched because I didn't see a pop up. Yeah, I didn't see an update in the Discord, so I didn't actually realize she'd switched. So I'm sorry to hear the trifecta didn't go well, but hey, at least you got 2 PC 100 PB. Take that. Also, apparently, this week Nixa got a 2 PC Glundo world record because for some reason speedrun.com said fuck you. Where is it? PB posting, where are we? Yeah, so I was updating stuff on like links and stuff, and for some reason speedrun.com decided to put a 120 FPS run into the 100% glitches leaderboard for some reason. I assume because the 120 FPS leaderboards are archived or something. I don't know. So in the end, I just had to reject this run to get it out the system. I don't know. But yeah, of course, Ivan was checking the Discord, checking the speedrun.com at that point, and everyone's like, I'm like, I made a mistake. Like, stop pointing it out. But of course, it was at that exact moment that, to be fair, if Ivan hadn't seen it, then it probably would still be there, and we'd all be a bit confused. So it's probably a good thing that Ivan did see it. Let's be honest. But yeah. Anyway, I keep seeing him. Oh, I've got a notification in my Discord, but it's just the note that I left myself earlier because I'm forgetful like that. But yeah, but yeah, I'm happy that you got your PB. Yes, that was a good PB. Did you see actually, I don't know who verified it, but did you see Hypno's PB in was it 2 or 1 PS1? I forget. But he went from like 10th to 4th. It was insane. Man's cracked in hundo. He's been grinding it. So for a little while, speeding no common loads. But yeah. But yeah, I hope everybody is. I'm happy to be back. I'll fly right about it. Cool. I've got any notifications. I've still got 19 notifications on speedrun.com, including at Dead of Night leaderboard notifications now because they've changed the mods over there because the game was inactive. So now I'm getting notifications from the at Dead of Night boards a lot more because yeah, they've added stuff. What speedrun.com? What are you doing? I want to message people. See, literally the only person I've ever messaged on speedrun.com is Proxy. And I just said I was proud of her when she got her world record in a Dead of Night. Literally the only person I've ever messaged on speedrun.com. But yeah, they've added some new categories. And they've also added the difficulty verifier as well. So yeah. Oh shit, wrong button. There we go. Oh, 1, 2, 3. Because I love you. But yeah. So yeah. I'm literally now just like, I should have come into this stream with a bit more of a plan, but I was just planning to sort of natter with you guys. Yeah, I love that song. Maybe actually I'm gonna put it up and sing it to myself. I would play it on stream, but I could see myself somehow getting copyright claimed, but I don't really want to risk it. You know what I mean? Play it. Now be okay because I love you. I love you. And today might not be your day, but I still love you. I love you. I guess that's not really a logical solution, but that's okay. I love you. 1, 2, 3. Words might fail me once or twice, but if my math's correct, you can count on these 3 words. I love you. Luke, it's done and you've done your best, and I'm getting tired and need your rest. Count on these 3 words. I love you. Count on these 3 words. I love you. Do 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 do. I love this song. It's so sweet. And tomorrow's just another day that I'll still love you. I love you. And you got yourself through yesterday after all you've been through. I know there's not where I miss tomorrow, but this I'll promise you. Always wanna be here for you, cause I love you. I love you. I love that song, man. It's so adorable, and it really is a lovely song. Also, if we're gonna do I love you, we've got to do DMV. But try one again. Luke, I hope you're doing well, my friend. It's lovely to see you. Thank you for being here. DMV. Gotta wait in line for half an hour. DMV. Gonna wait for my ticket to be called. DMV. Gonna get my license and new registration. DMV. And we're gonna have a ball. Everyone now. DMV. Gonna wait in line for another hour. DMV. Gonna wait for my ticket to be called. DMV. Gonna get my license and new registration. DMV. And we're gonna have a ball. Yeah. Yeah, little love, Tubby. I honestly think Tubby is right up Blitz alley. I like that one. It's not. It's not one of my favorites, but I do like that one too. Life without you is just like chocolate chip. I don't even know the words. I had to listen to it, to be honest. Yeah, Tubby is adorable. Side note, like something I realized the other day, which kind of made me go, is that in a few days' time, in a few months' time, less than 3 months now, I'm gonna be turning 24, and I feel old. I feel very, very old. Why is that camera so blurry? I don't know. I feel old. Literally, like, I'm turning 24. I just feel so old, man. Like, I was like when the pandemic started, I was like 19. Now I'm nearly 24. I'm nearly 25. Like, what the fuck does that mean? My one of the people that I work with in Basil, she turns 50 this year. She turns 50 on New Year's Eve. And I'm just like, I feel old. And then she's just like, you don't have a right to feel old. I'm a young person. That's why I'm still working with some Basils, because I'm giving them, I'm a youth. He said something I wasn't supposed to, though. So I'm glad I caught myself. But I feel old. Especially because, like, balancing life and all that. Like, I got excited last night because I cleaned my kitchen. Just to say that, like, I was saying earlier, I was dancing around my kitchen with my tea towel, swinging it around, singing a song, which I still can't remember, and it's pissing me off. What's the song I can't remember? I'm gonna try and remember it, but I was just singing one line of the same song, dancing around my kitchen with my tea towel, and I'm like, I feel old. I got excited over, like, cleaning my kitchen and doing a bunch of washing up. To be fair, I'd been hard procrastinating on the washing up for weeks. I'll be perfectly honest. I sometimes get really bad at washing up and just wash up like what the stuff I need. But I did it all, and it's all done. Basically, I need to clean my fridge because I'm getting paid. So for context, I get paid on the 11th of every month unless it's a Saturday or a Sunday when I get paid on the Friday before. I get paid on Wednesday. And at the moment, my fridge is kind of empty because of that. So I need to take advantage of that and clean it before Wednesday. And then I buy a bunch of food and fill it up again. Tony. Yeah. Oh. Oh, blimey. But yeah, it's good to be back. I really have missed you guys. So the plan going forward is that I'm going to stream every Saturday from probably about 2 to about 5 latest, just because like that gives me time to chill then before I have a weekly gaming session in the evening. It may vary for certain things, like if there's an event going on that weekend, obviously I won't stream, but I will try and probably make up for it streaming it during the week. Also, I'm going to try and maybe slot at some point an evening streaming, just because like I know a lot of people, will want to watch in the evenings, and Also, I've got a singular glove here, but I don't know where the other one is. These are fingerless gloves, but they never used to be fingerless gloves. These were gloves that were donated to St. Basil's. We had a massive box of them delivered, and it was massive. And basically, they were gloves that had they extended and they had nails on the end. But what they did was they just cut those bits off and made them fingerless gloves. And they're really cool. I love them. But I don't know where my other red one is. And these are not the same as the Lunar gloves, but they're somewhat similar. I mean, they're gloves, Now, Tony. Careful, my child. Apparently you're my child now, even though you've just said you're 40 and I'm... or you're almost 40 and I'm almost 24. Like... But yeah. So that's my plan going forward, is to stream once a week. The YouTube channel is still uploading 3 videos per week. Like the Final Fantasy 5 video, the GTA 3 video, and also the Saturday Shuffle video. We have to clean your kitchen, you throw your back out, then you... I mean, I've leant down before, and I'll tell you, putting the shopping away is generally one of the hardest things I do. And I'm not exaggerating, I'm being honest. Like, because I have to bend down to get it out. Because basically, I get my shopping delivered most of the time. Even though I live a stone's throw away from a supermarket, I know that if I go to the supermarket, I will buy a bunch of crap that I don't need. So I get it, and I'll have to make multiple trips if I want to do a month shop. So I buy it all, and then, you know. But basically, what I do is they come to the door, I chuck it all onto the floor, just get it out of the basket so the driver can go off. And then I take it bit by bit into the kitchen. So I have to keep bending. I mean, is that doxing myself, Wrench, telling people that I live within a stone's throw of a store? I feel like there's plenty of places in the UK that I could live. That I could be within a stone's throw of a store. I'm almost a little bit sad that you know where I live. Because I'm generally curious if you could have worked it out, Wrench. Is that weird that I generally want to know if Wrench could work out where I lived? Based on the information I've given out in the past. I mean, if someone really wanted to, they probably could work it out. So I probably should be a bit more careful. But, hey. Who cares about little old me, eh? Did Sheriff give you his address? Oh, he invited you to try and dox him, yeah. I remember, I think I was there for that stream when he said that. You just have a weird knack. Oh, bye. Bye, I guess. You just have a weird knack for that kind of thing. So I just grabbed the whole collection of stuff and I ended up dragging myself off the street. I had to commit to the bit, you know? My throat is so dry. I don't get why. But yeah. A bunch of cool stuff coming up in my life, which I'm really excited about. Also, my books are starting to balance, which is really exciting. So hopefully I won't have to borrow any more money. Which is really annoying because I hate borrowing money from people. I feel really guilty when I have to go, hey, you, can I borrow £5 or can I borrow 10 quid or can I, you know, it's always I always hate it because I always feel I feel guilty at asking people to borrow money because sometimes I feel like I'm also only just talking to them if I need something, and I'm like, but I like this person. I don't want them to think that I'm just after them for the money. After them for the money. It makes it sound like a fucking gold digger. No, you know what I mean. I don't love borrowing money from people because yeah. So my books balancing will be good for age. Anyway, what should we do? What should we do? I'm pondering to myself, what should we do? I keep checking Discord because I have a notification. But then I realize it's just, you know, it's the notification that I know is there. Oh, you guys want to see my most recent edit? Let me show you guys the most recent edit that I did, which I've literally finished last night, and I just need to render it out now. That's something we can look at. Because I've been editing more and more train vlogs, because we've been doing a good few. My editing skills, I think I've gotten better. I've been getting a few tips from Henrik, and he's been helping me out a little bit. But yeah. Why is my throat getting so dry? It's really weird. I might need to take like a Dioralyte, maybe, I don't know. That's for dehydration, that's not for dry throat. Which I guess is one of the same kind of. Or not really, is it? Oh, so I guess I could give you guys a little teaser for next week's Saturday Shuffle video. Which is coming along kind of nicely. Which actually does feature Wrench. Wrench is in that video. Here we go. Here is the timeline for the latest train vlog. It's the entire timeline. Let me move my camera out of the way. Here it is. The whole 50 minutes, or 43 minutes even, of me rambling on. You can see how unorganized I am. But yeah. This video won't be coming out until November. Which is kind of crazy to think about. But yeah. Also, there's this picture which I show a bit further down here, which you guys would have seen. This one, a good few people will probably have already seen this picture. I love this picture. For some reason, like I took it and I fell in love with it. It's really cool. Me just looking out the window. Also, we're in the same top. Even though you can see the difference in lighting there. You see how red it looks here compared to here where it's so much darker. And that's the difference in lighting. It's the same top. Obviously it's been washed. But yeah. But yeah, I love this video. I'm really happy with how it's come along. It's a bit of like... There's like... I wear 4 different tops in this video. I've got this top. I've got the actually no, I wear 5 thinking about it. Because I got this one, the sort of tie-dye-esque top that I wear. This one. I've got the one that I wore on Friday morning at Danzy. Where is it? Hang on. There's the transition. Oh, did I not include a picture of me? I didn't. Okay, I guess I didn't. But yeah, I've got that one on. I've got the yellow one on. This one. It's a great picture of me, like wiping my nose. And then I've got this red one on. So many great pictures of me here. Yeah. Also, yeah, this bit was funny because literally, right? Let me mute the music for a second. So, like, I was recording the train coming in, and then my phone stopped recording after like 2 seconds because it was nearly dead. Probably, unless I have a phase of madness. And that's when the cool picture comes in. But yeah, I'm really happy with this edit. Honestly, I think it's really good. I love the way that I just keep going for it and finding really dodgy shots of me with my mouth open. But yeah. Oh, that's great. That's a great shot, that is. But yeah. Oh yeah, this one actually involved bus journeys. Look at that. This is like the meme. This is like the meme of me pointing behind me. I'm like, look guys. Can I find a better shot where I've got my mouth shut? Nah, I guess not. That's kind of weird. I don't like that. Well, here's me at a station that only gets 1 train per day in 1 direction. So I had to get a bus out of there. Oh my god, there's me. Oh, I know what I'm doing in this shot. I'm turning my watch round. I'm turning my watch round on my chin because obviously I'm holding my phone with the other hand. So I can't turn it round. So I was literally like going with my watch so I could see the time. That's what I'm doing there. Also, yeah, we've got the nice diagrams as well. Oh, the little minecart moving around. Yeah, I'm really... Oh. Yeah, I'm really happy with this video. Oh god. I'm really happy with how this video's come out. And I can't wait for you guys to see it. I love editing videos like this. I just seem to be very good at making long videos. Also, let me find, I think I've shown this off before, but let me find some of the raw, oh my god. It gets worse. Let me find some of the raw footage from Bermuda Park, because it was a really beautiful day, and it was so pretty. Yeah. So, is it this one? Oh yeah, so this is some of the footage. Look how beautiful that sky is. And this is where I did the shot of me walking down the ramp. And then I turn around after a certain amount of time and just come back and grab my phone again. But yeah, I got that one. And then there's like, I did the same thing twice again. So this one is me walking into the station on the other side. And then in the video, it's intercut with this shot, which is me. You see what I mean? Like that, which I really love. I'm really happy with how that came. And it comes together really nicely in the edit, so I'm really happy with that. The other thing I wanted to show you guys, well, I'll show you guys real quick, is the progress on the video that's coming out on Saturday. Just so you guys can see it. This is my my timeline for the edit of my game against Sam. It's coming along nicely. We're about 20 minutes into the edit, and there's about 17 more minutes of gameplay to edit at least. But yeah, I really enjoyed doing this match, and I'm really enjoying editing. It's been an interesting experience to edit like two POVs together, like editing mine and Sam's POVs together. So like, you know, at times you see Sam's POV, and sometimes I use Sam's POV to show my POV, which sounds really weird, but he's got my POV here, so sometimes, you know, the combination of the two works better than just having my POV, which only shows me. I guess the alternative would be to like, what I could do is make like a, you know, like a tournament, but not, if that makes sense. But yeah, this is what I've edited through so far. There are a few bits I've just cut out, but the majority of it, I've kept. And yeah, I'm really enjoying editing through it so far. I've got a little bit of me talking to explain, and yeah, I'm just really happy with it. I mean, there's Wrench in here. If I play this clip, you'll probably hear Wrench. There's Wrench. If I go back to the very beginning again, you can probably hear him better.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
There you go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Wrench's cameo on my channel. But yeah, that's coming together really nicely, and I can't wait for people to see that. And I really hope people enjoy it. It's been a long edit. It was meant to come out earlier in the year, but I've just been procrastinating. No, I don't know. I've also got a Phasmophobia video that I recorded on Christmas Day, literally, that I just haven't even touched yet edit-wise. But yeah, there's a whole bunch of cool stuff coming out, and I'm really excited for you guys to see it. Bunch of training content. Yeah, I'm really excited, and I hope you guys enjoy it. I've got a bunch of ideas, because now that I'm not going to be able to do as much, like, exploring new places with train content, I'm looking forward to doing some, like, train content where I, like, you know, I do, like, reviews of stuff, or, like, you know, I have a few ideas of, like, challenges I could do, that I'm really interested to try, and I'm excited to actually get to do them. So fingers crossed, that'll be a lot of fun to do. So yeah. Anyway, I'm literally sat here now. I'm like, what should we do? So I'm a nosy fucker, so I'm just gonna put my head out the window for a second. Oh, it's an ambulance. I'm nosy, but also we get a lot of sirens going past, which is kind of unfortunate. But yeah. Oh, Jesus Christ on a bike. Well then, that was something. So my monitor just came flying off my desk at me. That was quite something. God, hang on 1 second. That was that's a clip moment if there ever was one. So yeah, so basically my desk. I've moved my desk recently, and ever since I've moved it back, it's just been really flimsy. Not flimsy, but I think it's just really wobbly. And I think I might. Basically, it's just been really wobbly, and it's basically meant that like it's so easy to knock it and then fuck everything up on it. If I crash into it, I think it's because it wasn't as close to the wall as it could be. So basically, it was like it had room to wobble, whereas now it still has room to wobble. Also, the arms on this chair are like a little bit too low, so they knock into it. Like, there's lots of little contributing factors that contribute, but yeah, basically my monitor like cascaded off my desk like that. So yeah, it's definitely a clip-worthy moment. I don't think any of it showed up on camera, but yeah, it's definitely a moment to look at and clip. But yeah, cool. I don't know where that's there. I'm gonna put that there. What should we do? I feel really bad because I feel like I'm just rambling now and I'm not being entertaining. But hey, people are still here watching, so I must be doing something right. Trying to think what we can do. Or what we could talk about even. I'm perusing my brain. Now, yeah, that's nice. Oh, well, they stop emailing me. Just Eat keep emailing me saying, hey, you know, so we've got this £8 offer if you spend £25 or more. And I'm like, I don't have £25 to spend. Like, so I'm not, you know, but they just keep emailing me and I'm like, fuck off. They've sent me like emails, I've had text messages, I've had notifications from the app, I've even had flyers through my door. And I'm just like, fuck off. Like, why are they so interested in getting people to... It's a little bit weird how interested they are in getting people to use this code. It's... Do you know what I mean? It's a little bit suspect. Sorry, I'm just trying to think what we could do. Tell you what, I'm gonna go and BRB for a minute, and I'll have a little bit of a think about what we can do. So I'll be right back. I'm just gonna have a bit of a think. And you know, if Steam actually worked properly, it would be dangerous. I've literally tried opening it like 3 times now, and it's like, it's open in the background, but it's not opening in the foreground. Like, Steam, I would like to use you. Please actually open for me so I can see what games I have. And more specifically, what games I have ready to play. Because, like, I'm not going to spend a bunch of time on stream downloading a game, you know what I mean? Let's have a look. Ready to play. I got Contradiction. We played that. That was a really good game though. I mean, I've got At Dead of Night, Doki Doki Literature Club Plus, For One, King of the Pit, Who's Your Daddy, Reaper, Quiplash, Faz, Gang Beasts, Game of Life, Contradiction. Maybe we could do a solo Reaper? Nah. I literally don't know what to do, man. It be a shove! And that's who I'll do. I'll do shove. There we go. Problem solved. Shove! How you doing, mate? It's good to see you. I hope that you are doing well in good old London town. But yeah, it's lovely to see you, my friend. How are you doing? Yeah, I was trying to decide what I want to do. So I think I've decided. I think I'll do you. Oh, why is that still a thing? What the Didn't me and Jinx talk about this? Hang on, I need, because I'm sure that we talked about this. I don't know how the fuck I get rid of it. Yeah, you're still flagged as a fucking suspicious user. And I found the warning from Jinx sent me the warning that Wrench put on you, saying men are not allowed to chat today on Women's Day, Kappa. Yeah, because when this happened, I DM'd Jinx. I'm like, did you ban Sherv? And she's like, I banned Sherv? Yeah, it was March. For some reason though, like it only shows up on my OBS chat and doesn't show up on my Twitch chat, on like the Twitch mod view. So I'm really confused. Let me see if I've refreshed my chat, see if it shows up again. Should I say something? Oh, there we go. See, look, it's still showing up. But then it doesn't show up on here. Like if I go to Twitch, it doesn't show up. You see what I mean? It's so fucking confusing. Like, why does it only show up on my OBS chat? What about if I can I like slash can I do slash monitor slash unmonitor Shervster. Sherv's messages are no longer monitored. What if I don't want to ban you, Sherv? You know? Actually, Sherv, I don't want to ban you. Why would I want to ban you? In fact, how about that? Does that solve the problem? It does. It actually did solve the problem. It fixed it. I don't know how that fixed it, but I fixed it. Chef, you got a promotion. I can find you on a Discord, would be a good start. Sheep! How you doing, you skunk? What do you say? Now me messing with OBS settings and I turn up to the stream just here money. I think I'm gonna decide that I wanna do. When I was talking about Chev, but you know, if you wanna join the queue sheet, go right ahead, bud. It's Pride Month after all. Chev, are you still in my Discord? I can't fucking find you. Oh, you're not. That's why. Did you leave my Discord? Were you ever in my Discord? Or am I just making it up? I'm sure you were in my Discord at some point, right? I can't see because of fucking streamer mode. You've never been in my Discord? I thought you were. I could have sworn you were in my Discord. I'm going insane. Well, if you want to join my Discord, feel free to. But if you do, I'll add you as a mod in there too. As a Twitch mod. But yeah, I give mod a lot of the time. I give mod not necessarily to people that I think are competent, but people that I trust. So, yeah, and that's completely fair. Like, my Discord is as dead as a doornail, so I don't blame you. But yeah. I tend to give mod these days a lot more to people that I trust, as opposed to... I'm not saying people that are my mods are incompetent, to be clear. It's just that, yeah. Now, I don't know what to do about my Discord, because I think it's one of those things where, like, I feel like I'm a big enough of a streamer to have a Discord, but, like, I don't think I made it in that time where everybody had a Discord, and now it's like, you know, some Discords I'm in are just dead. I know, shit, you're a KBD manager. You're not incompetent, you know. KBD-ban. Does this work? Is this the command? Also, I'm surprised no one's redeemed the thing yet today. Kuma. Oh my god, what is the command? I'm so fucking awful. Oh no, it's get ban count, right? I haven't used KBD in so long. There we go. That's a lot of bans. By the awesome team. If you don't know what KBD is, by the way, have some info. Yeah, and it's KBD's 4-year anniversary is coming up soon, which is really cool. It's only been 4 years since Bear made KBD. Well, Kuma Bot Defender, which is what this is up here. But yeah, Chev, you have sword now. Well, with great power comes great responsibility. Killer Big Dick. I mean, I think Bear would be up for that rename. I'm just gonna do Bear also. This is what we call KBD from now on. Yes, question mark. He probably won't see that until tomorrow or when he wakes up. Islia! How are you doing, wonderful? It's lovely to see you. Thank you for popping in. I mean, it's true. I was gonna say I've seen it. I haven't seen it, but I have slept in his bed. That's the thing I tell people, that I'm like, I've slept in Bear's bed. I neglect to tell them that Bear was sleeping on the sofa at the same time. So, like, yeah. I remember when I first went to Bear's, the first night I told people that, and they were just like, what? But yeah. Lovely to see you in English. Islia. How do I can use Islia in English? I don't fucking know. 4.17.0. Ooh. But hey, Bear. Thank you for being here. But yeah, lovely to see you, Islia. Hope you're doing well. I hope that life is treating you good. Oh, it's an alias. Wait, what? Hang on. Where's my? I've lost Bear's message. All right. Now we were saying that Sherv was saying that it should be called Killer Big Dick. That's what KBD should stand for. And I personally second that as a KBD manager. I second it being called Killer Big Dick. This should say Killer Big Dick Manager, which has a whole different meaning to it. It makes me sound like a fucking pimp. Oh my god. But yeah. Hi Bear. Hey handsome. But yeah, I remember it being an alias now you mention it. But yeah. I still haven't decided what I should do. It's a little bit annoying, so I'm just like, what the fuck should I do? What are you about, Chef? What's the about? Oh, sorry, it's 4 o'clock. Yay! I don't know why I felt the need to announce that. I literally can't think of what I want to do. I feel really like I'm like, what do I want to do? Wee. Well, can you imagine if someone had a follower goal that was like this fucking intrusive? Like, hey guys, follow the stream. You know, we want to get to 900 followers. Like, guys, follow. You know, can you imagine like that, or just like that, but like this, or like this. Hey, you guys should follow the stream. Yeah. Does that make you guys want to follow my stream? Does it? What about one more? If I had one more, does that make you want to follow my stream? And another one. What about if I make it really, really big? I know, right? Imagine so. What if I do another one? What if I do another one? God, how much did I do? This is the kind of content you guys missed, right? Me fucking around with follower goals on stream. This is what you guys missed, right? A big thing for me about streaming now is I'm gonna be very unapologetically me. I'm just gonna do what I want to do, and if people have a problem with it, then just go watch something else. Lonely, but I might do a solo of Reaper. Do you know what? Fuck it. Let's do a solo game of Reaper. If someone could update the game for me, I would appreciate it. See rising. No, because I'm soloing, so I'm not gonna call myself account. Although I do that on a semi-regular basis. Why didn't that work? Why doesn't Stream Elements like sheep? What did sheep ever do to you, Stream Elements? Oh? Is it loading? Is Reaper gonna look? Okay, Reaper is open. Why doesn't it like you guys? Have I gotta do it? That's really weird. Let me look at my stream element settings real quick. And let me mute my music so that you guys can only hear the repo music because it's really cool. I think I know what the issue is. I've just got to look at my settings real quick. I think it's because of the way that my set game and set title commands are set up. I think they're restricted to just super mods. Well, here's set title. I'm gonna make set title a moderator command. And there's set game as well. Yeah, they're set to super moderators in stream elements, and you guys aren't super moderators. Also, oh my god, I've just seen something pop up again. You remember we were just talking about this? Fancy, £8 off. You see it there? I'm just like, I don't have 25 quid to buy food just to eat. Like, fuck off. Don't get me wrong, I'd love a nice takeaway right about now, but I don't have the money. Piss off. No, that's not what I wanted. That's not what I wanted either. That's what we wanted. Okay, let's see how probably very laggy this is going to be. New game. Yes. Let's play some Repo. So I don't know why the chat is like going off the screen. Okay. Is this watchable on stream? Because it's one of those games that I'm wondering whether it's probably similar to. It is more intense than 4 War graphic wise, surely. Oh god. Yeah, this can just go straight on the scale. Great. It's a bit choppy or very choppy? Like, how choppy are we talking? Like, I wouldn't be surprised if it's slightly choppy. This is why I really want to get an upgrade for my system, man, because it would be so much better. And also, this laptop is nearly 5 years old, and it was a refurb when I first got it. So, like, the more I shake, the more choppy it gets. Alright, okay. Maybe we switch to a scene with just nothing on it then. Hang on. Let me do that real quick. The funny thing is, I literally got rid of, like, my scene that had basically nothing in it, like, just the other day. Video capture. In a world far, far away. Oh, why you pick that webcam? There we go. Welcome to the incredibly basic ass overlay, but if it works, it works. So I'm not really, you know. Oh, now it's not. What are you doing? There we go. Okay, how's that now? Is that better? There's probably all sorts of shit spawn now, but we're not going to worry about it. We're just going to focus on what we can control. Open. Thank you. It is better geared. I imagine it's still not perfect. Because my game is lagging a bit. Like on my end, but yeah, we'll probably play around a repo and then maybe call it, just because, yeah. But I really enjoyed being. Oh, fuck off, guys. Yeah, I've really enjoyed playing. Being back to streaming, and I can't wait to do more. So as I say, I mean, streaming. The aim is to stream once per week currently. Oh God, hello. That's sort of my goal at the minute, is to stream once per week. And then we'll see. I might squeeze a few extra streams in if I'm in the mood or if I'm, have time. But the minimum I'm going to try and do at the minute is one per week. I mean, if these games lag sheep, I'm pretty sure DBD is going to lag. I would like to play DBD at some point. I mean, I probably could play it offline. But streaming it is probably not going to be a viable option, unfortunately. Without it just being basically unwatchable. Yeah, my poor system. Like I say, my system is very old as it is. It's a 5-year-old laptop, which was a refurb when I first got it. So, like, I'm surprised it still works. But I need to sit down with somebody at some point and probably start thinking about what I would want from a new PC. And, getting something so I can cost it up. Go on, you fucker. I actually watched a video the other day about like how mob aggro works in this game, so I know a bit more about it now. I don't claim to be like an expert or anything, but I feel a little bit more understanding of how some of the mechanics in the game work than I did before. Okay, so anything over this side? Anything over this side was this, right? Oh shit. But yeah. Oh shit. I'm thinking, should I just bank and not worry about the stuff that's down that corridor? Yeah, I'm thinking, let's just bank and not worry about the stuff around that corridor. Why did that take so long? That was weird. So I was like names that were coming with me though at the end. This game is definitely so much harder to play on your. Also, I've just realised you guys don't have game audio. I've literally just realised that when I switched over to this like scuffed as fuck setup, I never actually gave you guys any game audio. Line 4. There we go. That should be game audio. Adjust that so it's not the same level as me. But there we go. That should be good. If things are too loud or too quiet, let me know. Okay, I got 15k. I'm gonna get a health upgrade. And maybe a stamina upgrade? There isn't a stamina upgrade. Let's get a sprint speed upgrade. It's 11k. A stun grenade. I've never actually really used the grenades or anything like that in this game, so might be interesting to give that a try. I'll do another round and then I'll probably call it. Just gonna chill for a bit before I have my gaming session with my friends later. But yeah. Where's my others? Cool, let's do it. See where we end up. What map we go to. There's a little miney in the repo car. So the repo truck. There we go to Swiftbrook Academy. Swift Broom Academy, not Swiftbrook. Okay, in. Whoa, okay. In we go. I've got a love potion. Which I destroyed because I'm an idiot. Okay, that looks like the way forward. With the game being a bit laggy, it's kind of a little bit difficult to actually like. Do you know, like it's a bit laggy for me because I'm streaming it. Also, I'm definitely partly rushing. But yeah, I've got a video to render and I've got food to make, so this will be the last round, unfortunately. But I really enjoyed, being back to streaming today, and I'm really looking forward to streaming, more over the next couple of months. So yeah, it's gonna be nice to be back. Well, it is nice to be back. So I appreciate everyone that's come along today. I wasn't sure, if people would still remember. Well, still remember me sounds a bit dramatic, but yeah, I wasn't sure how many people would even turn up today. I was considering just sort of not announcing that I was coming back today and just sort of coming back out of the blue. But I am very glad that I decided to announce ahead of time. And I really appreciate people that have shown up. Well then. This is one of the annoying guys to have. Of course, he's going the way I need to go, so We're just gonna close the doors. No. There. Cool. Okay. What the fuck? That was scary, y'all. Okay. Fuck off, dude. God, I don't hate the huntsman. Give him a minute to bugger off. If I push the cart fully on. Wait, what? Why did the bag of money come out of the cart? Being really quiet. I apologize, I know it's the most entertaining continent in the world. Oh, look down here. Nothing down here, okay, cool. But yeah. I do appreciate, like I said, I do appreciate everyone who's turned up today. And those that have subbed or given bits. It really does mean a lot. Pax and Danny. Just, you know, people that have just been here because, yeah, I was gone for like 3 months. And I was a little bit concerned about, you know, when I come back, are people gonna turn up? You know, so I really appreciate people for being here and being supportive. Yeah, people being here, being supportive, being kind. Yeah, being happy to see me. And I know it sounds incredibly obvious, but you know, it makes me happy. So thank you guys. It's very nice to be back, and I can't wait to stream more. Like I say, my plan currently is to stream. I mean, you know, you've been a complete arsehole, Chef. This entire stream. You refused to join my Discord server. You were horrible to women in Jinx's chat. You're just a all-round horrible person, Chef, and I hate you very much. Nah, I'm kidding. I love you, Chef, you pain in the ass. It is funny though how making you mod fixed the issue of having that you being flagged. I find that quite amusing. That just magically fixed the issue. Oh god, okay, where is there it is. Good job. I want to try and find the extraction point. It's what I'm particularly interested in. There's a bunch of stuff in here. Here's the it's through here, isn't it? Bingo. So I can probably bring the cart through here then. Collect these bits on the way through. And that'll probably be us. Cool. Wow, Chef. Shit. That's just so horrible, Chef. That was me thinking that there'd be enough stuff in here to tide me over, but I don't think there is. Damn it. God damn it. Ah well. It wasn't meant to be. We had a good run. And now we drop into the pit. Because I was playing single player, there's no king of the losers. There's just a loser. And that loser, apparently today, is me. Oh, and it just starts you up. I didn't realise it did that. That's very interesting. I didn't actually realise it did that. Whoa, the slag. Yes. But there we go, guys. That is gonna be it for today. We have we've had a really fun stream. I really enjoyed it, and I hope you guys have too. Thank you everybody for sticking around and hanging out. I really have enjoyed today. I mean that really from the bottom of my heart. I was a little bit concerned about, you know, people were even going to turn up today. People were going to remember little old me. But you guys did. You guys turned out and you guys have been incredibly kind. So I cannot thank you guys enough for that. I wish you could say it wasn't true. Well, you could just, you know, have not have done it. That would have been a good thing. Yeah, little love me, eh? Yeah. We are going to go ahead and look for somebody to raid though, but thank you very much everyone. I'll be back next I keep saying Saturday, but I'll be back next Sunday, all being well, at 2 PM again. I'll try and come with a bit more of a plan next week. We'll maybe play a game or something. I might do some Final Fantasy 8. See how we do with that. So keep your eyes peeled for that. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and raid somebody. I know who we're gonna raid because he was here earlier and now he's streaming. We're gonna go raid Nixo. He's doing some HP1 PS1. And he was sent for his top 10 guide. If you're not a sub to the channel, then you can use that first raid message. However, if you are a sub to the channel, then you can use that really cool second raid message. we're going to be sending the Pride over to Nick's this wonderful Pride Month. But thank you so much for watching, everybody. Thank you very much again for being here. Thank you for the love and support. Thank you to anyone that's given bits or subscribed. Perfect. My mum's just texted me. Cool. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. Have a fantastic rest of your evening. And I will see you all soon. Love you all. Thank you for being amazing. See you next week. Goodbye.